Azure Key Vault. So Azure Key Vault, secure store in Azure. So to secure stores in Azure, you have Azure Disk Encryption. So Azure Disk Encryption is to encrypt Azure disks. Always encrypted. Always encrypted is used to create columns in databases. So for instance, if you have like a SQL server and you have patients, and you have the patient's information, or like social security, and you do not want to users to see the social security, it can be encrypted. So you can have the different columns, but you can encrypt the columns with the social security. Transparent data encryption. So transparent data encryption technology allow the data on the disk database to be encrypted. And Azure App Service. Azure Key Vault. What is Azure Key Vault? What it does, it increases security, control over keys and passwords. So keys and passwords can be stored in the vault. You create and import keys in minutes, which is really important since you can allow to have your keys imported and up and running in minutes compared to being on premises, where it's a very lengthy process to get keys stuck. So it reduces redundancy with the cloud scale and global redundancy. So the keys can be created in different regions and allowed to be kept in different locations, so the key will always be available. Application has no access to the keys, so applications usually need to get keys to be authenticated. But the keys are in the vault, and when the application needs to access the keys, will directly read from the vault. And simplify and automate tasks for SSL and TLS certification. Enhance data protection and compliance. So in industry, there's compliance that companies need, and Azure Key Vaults help protect and keep companies in the compliance. So Azure Key Vault to encrypt keys and small secrets like password that uses keys stored in hardware security modules. With Key Vault, Microsoft doesn't see or extract your keys. So the keys are transparent to the users or applications or devices, and they do not know they don't know what a key is. So actually, a key is actually just a numeric number assigned to the actual key, which is encrypted. And so it is so Microsoft, not applications or users, no one sees the keys. It's transparent. And also monitor and audit your keys with Azure Login. Azure Key Vault managed by Microsoft. Key Vault, Azure uses Key Vault, and you don't need to provision, configure, patch, or maintain HSMS and the key management software. So one of the benefits of having the key in the vault in Azure is it is maintained by Azure, and so it's get updated. Whatever information needed to update it is automatically done in Azure. So that relieves the administrator of any additional work. Provision new vaults, keys in minutes, and centrally manage key secrets and policies. You keep control over your keys. Simply grant permission for users and partner application to use them as needed. So we discussed that before. So the way Azure works, you have a role-based access control, and so basically you just assign the roles to the applications which are able to read from the vault. Application never have direct access to keys. Developer manage keys used for dev, test, and seamlessly migrate to production the keys that are managed by security operations. So the keys that are used, so when developers are developing applications, they usually develop it in a test environment, and so they follow certain procedures. So moving these applications from development to production, the keys also follow the applications, which is very important, so it doesn't break the code, and it runs seamlessly from test to production. Simplify and automate tasks related to SSL TLS certificate. Key Vault enable you to enroll and automatically renew certificate from supported public certificate authorities. Boost performance and achieve global scale. Improve performance and reduce latency of your cloud application by storing cryptographic keys in the cloud instead of on premises. Key Vault quickly scales to meet the cryptographic needs of your cloud applications and match peak demand without the cost of deploying dedicated HSMS. Achieve global redundancy by provisioning vaults in Azure Global Data Center. Keep a copy in your own HSMS for more durability. So this allows you to have the keys in various regions. Key management solution. So you have the secret management, key management, and certificate management. Secret management. Azure Key Vault can be used to access, secure, store, and tightly control access to tokens, password, certificates, and APIs. So these are what's stored in the vault, and it is used by applications, users, and APIs. Key management. Azure Key Vault makes it easy to create and control encryption keys used to encrypt your data. Certificate management. Azure Key Vault lets you easily provision, manage, and deploy public and private transport layer security, TLS, and SSL certificates with Azure and your internal connected resources. Azure Vault service tier. So there's two tiers in Azure Vault. There's the standard and the premium. The standard encrypt the soft keys, and the premium encrypt the hardware security module. Why use Azure Key Vault? There are several reasons why we should use Key Vault. To centralize application secret. So all the secrets are stored in the same location. You can create different keys, but they're all in the vault. Securely store secret and keys, monitor access and use. So administrators are able to see who tried to get access to the keys, who are using the keys, and what they're used for and when they're used. It simplifies administration of application secrets and integrate with other Azure services. So like we discussed earlier, the vault, all these API keys, the secret, certificate are stored, and all these different services that need to be authenticated. They'll be able to pull from the vault, and also since they're on Azure and these services are compatible, they'll be able to integrate with the vault, pull what they need to authenticate with other services. That's the end of the slide.